Now, these 2 feet that we've got here have little markings on them, and Holly's going to tell us what all these markings mean and what they're called. Oh, sorry.
So we're going from head to toe here, moving from the head and neck. We're now going to the feet. So these little feet here that we've brought in as a fun little display. These are pressure points as part of a therapeutic modality called reflexology. The goal of reflexology is to help stimulate circulation, but also to create homeostasis in the body. As you can see with these pressure points, these are actually marking out, mapping different organs that are in the body. For example, the tips of the toes represent the sinuses, and this big toe, or great toe as they call it in the reflexology world, represents the brain. It's almost like taking the body and creating a miniature scale and placing it on the foot.
Yeah.
So for example, your internal organs are more in the arches of the feet: liver, stomach, kidneys, spleen. Sciatic and legs and hips are all in this lower part. And then your lymphatics are through the front. So that's the short story of it. But reflexology is actually one of the oldest methods of body work. It was developed in Egypt, of all places. That was the very first history of foot mapping. And that was over 5,000 years ago.
Wow.
Yes, it was a very long time ago. But that's where the first method was developed. The greatest goal behind reflexology is, again, creating that improved circulation, creating the homeostasis. And what homeostasis is helping to bring the body's innate ability up to promote self-healing. We all have this incredible ability to heal in our bodies. We're capable of amazing things. So reflexology just really helps us in that process, from stress, day-to-day life, daily activities. Sometimes that homeostasis gets way out of whack, and when it becomes minimal, when the body just is overburdened, that's where disease occurs, is when we have a lack of homeostasis, or your body or the body just can't come back to that level of homeostasis. So reflexology aims to help bring that and achieve that, helps catapult the body into creating that high level of self-healing that we're all capable of. So this is a good therapy in conjunction with other therapies, such as acupuncture. One of the things I personally love about reflexology is that it's portable. You basically all you need is a foot, and you're ready to do your thing. And I've done so many impromptu reflexology sessions, and it's been amazing. Reflexology is also very helpful for people that might be a little nervous about receiving massage and completely undressing. This is a less invasive way, because all they're doing is removing their socks and shoes and lying on a nice comfortable table and relaxing. I've honestly seen some very, very deep levels of healing with reflexology, just amazing results. So I firmly believe in the power of reflexology.
And I have to second that, because Holly she knows my feet, and she's done quite a few times, helped me with reflexology. The interesting thing is, you can feel it when she's working on say for instance the intestines or the solar plexus or the colon area, sometimes I can actually feel things moving around in there, and it's not just because maybe I ate just before I went to see her. It's not that. It seems to activate. Now, how come working on your feet helps the rest of your body? What's the connection there?
Well, there's several different theories. There's never really been a definitive, concrete reason as to why. But one of the things, and this is also very similar to acupuncture, one of the things about why it makes your body feel so good is anything like acupuncture, reflexology, but one of the things it does is stimulates natural opiates in the body. Yes, natural opiates.
There you go.
Natural painkillers. So feel-good endorphins such as serotonin and even dopamine, our own natural dopamine. That's one of the reasons that homeostasis is achieved, that we know scientifically for sure.
Okay.
Other theories that have been put to the case is that there are blood vessels that are connected, blood vessels and lymph that are connected on the feet with the correlating organs. That's one theory, and also nerve endings that are connected with the different organs as well. So there's not been any tried and true as to why this works on this organ.
Right, but
We just know it's been around for a long time and
Yeah.
it works. So those are some speculations, but there is actually no definitive hard scientific evidence.
Well, all we know is how we feel afterwards, and you've helped me with quite a few things over the years with reflexology, and I have gotten results. That's all I know, you know. Of course, you know, when you look at a body, you think, well, you know, it's kind of like everything kind of ends there, right? So it must be all connected in some fashion, I would think. Which is why they do these detoxing foot baths, and the Japanese have these pads that you can put on your feet and wear for a few hours, and you take them off and they're all gunky and stuff, and it just seems to pull things out through your body. Seems like.
And it's interesting that you mentioned the detox foot pads, detox foot baths. Those are actually a similar principle to what the biomat does in terms of negative ions being released, except it's a concentration of negative ions through the feet.
Well, there's your science.
So
that sounds